Go ahead.
Okay. I guess I'm ready. Oh, can I?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Okay. One of the most important things in someone's life is their own personal health. But why do Americans keep on jeopardizing their health when they know it's wrong for them? Today I want to talk about how exercise and good nutrition is one of the most important things in your life that you can focus on. I will be discussing the problem we face today with adults and children becoming overweight or obese, how to take the right steps in eating and exercising right, and how exercising and eating can help benefit your whole entire lifestyle. Basically, like how America has become obese or overweight is probably most reasons lack of exercise, really bad nutrition, or either they can't really afford having a good nutrition or even like working out. But there are ways around that where you barely have to spend any money to, like exercise. So first off, data from National Health and Nutrition Examination Survey shows that 32.7% of U.S. adults are overweight, 34.3% are obese, and 5.9% are extremely obese. So that means that there are more people that are obese than they are overweight. So 72% of adult Americans are also with the lack of exercise, those who don't like to exercise, like it's not the first thing that's on their list. So, a lot of you can relate when you had to take PE classes that you either really got into, like, getting into the sport, or, there's the people that just kind of stood around in their own little circles and just talked the whole entire PE class. Basically, there's a survey, the Youth Risk Behavior Survey. Data revealed that 64% of grades 9 through 12, so your high school years, do not meet recommended physical activity. Also, usually when you enter high school, you have the people that do the PE class or they're in sports. And usually people think the kids that are in PE class are kind of like the laziest kids ever, but that's not true for everyone. Like, there are people who are in sports that are just plain lazy and just don't want to do anything. How that can influence the people is like kind of like their family situation. Maybe their parents could be like, really lazy and just creating bad food habits for you. Basically, like the environment you live in doesn't support healthy lifestyles. And ways like how that can happen is that the type of neighborhood you live in, like let's say you live in like a lower class neighborhood that's not safe. So like, some neighborhoods don't have like sidewalks where you can just take regular walks, or there's any like close parks around where kids can just play around and get some type of physical exercise, or they can, there's some trails like around that they can't like take a run. Basically, like when people are lazy, they don't burn off as many calories and they intake more calories than what they really need. So basically, more energy is being put in than what their body really needs. And you feel like, well, if you have so much energy, you should like go out and do something, but a lot of times that's not the case. A lot of kids or adults just sit around watching TV or playing video games. Another reason why people probably can't keep up with having like a healthy lifestyle is because of like health costs. So since like a lot of times they can't really afford any of their health, like if they're overweight, they can't afford like the medicine to help lose the weight, or just so in like overweight health problems such as type 2 diabetes, which is like you get diagnosed like from being overweight, and there's type 1, that's like just genetic. And basically, it not only can affect the person who is overweight, but basically the people surrounding them. So people who can't afford it, basically their health costs are being paid by taxpayers. So another thing is bad nutrition. According to Professor Brownell of Yale University, estimates show that kids are on the path of living shorter lives than their parents. It's pretty sad when most parents don't want to have to bury their kids. I mean, it usually should be the other way around. Not literally, but you know what I mean. And basically, we live in a society where fast food has become the norm of eating as a regular meal, but a lot of people don't realize that one meal at a fast food restaurant is basically half your daily value. I mean, based on a 2,000 calorie diet. I mean, yeah, you can extend 2,500 calories or a little bit, but your basic calorie intake is 2,000. And a lot of people, they think, oh, it's just 2,000 calories. That seems like a lot, but really it goes by really fast with the food you intake. And a lot of times people just don't exercise or anything to get rid of those calories. And also another thing with fast food restaurants, they may seem small, but they supersize, the Big Mac, the Whopper, or anything like that. Those are supersized foods. So you're eating more than what you have to. And also, a lot of people think that healthy food can be expensive at times. Yeah, it can be expensive, but it's the better way. You save more money by buying a little bit more expensive food than let's say you end up in the hospital because of obesity and you just have so many health problems that those numbers really add up. Okay, now that you know how the problem was caused, I'm going to explain how we can fix the problem. So in total, there are 1,440 minutes a day. Basically, you want to spend 30 minutes to an hour exercising. That doesn't mean you have to go and drive to the gym and work out. I mean, that's usually not the best way to do it. When you're first starting off, you can just start off simple by just taking a quick walk or even a jog, or even you can substitute jump roping. I heard takes if you jump rope for 10 minutes, it can be the equivalent of running for a half an hour. I read Centers for Disease Control and Prevention say that you should work out for minor cardio. So basically a lot of walking and everything that's minor, about 150 minutes a week. And then if you're more into intense cardio, bike riding or running or jogging, you should do about 75 minutes a week. That's minimum. I'm not asking you to do a cross-country runner would do, where a 75-minute run is easy to them, in a day. And then you also want to along with cardio, you want to work on your weight training. So but just by doing basic push-ups or even wall squats or anything like that can help build muscle. And that's one of the cheaper ways you can do it. I mean, you don't have to go to the gym, because usually the yearly cost for 24-hour fitness is $30 a month, but that's the minimum amount for a club membership. Instead, you can just buy a good pair of running shoes and go out for a run. And you don't want to overdo your workout, because if you overdo working out, then you can possibly get injuries, and it basically takes you away from exercising. Some of the benefits you can have is a healthy lifestyle, basically, and you can live healthy, and it can give you more energy. Basically, exercise stimulates various brain chemicals that may leave you feeling happier and more relaxed than you were before you worked out, and which can also help prevent depression, and it boosts your energy levels. So basically, you exercise and oxygen goes through your your tissue, basically, and it has your heart rate increase, and then it builds stronger heart muscle. Now that I've explained to you